Encounter a fog wall, and be prepared to pay a tax of time. Mic check. Okay. All is well. One thing I don't like is, it's great, an interesting experiment and experience now, speaking, finally, during streams, something I didn't do originally for so long. Actually, let's take another look at this. Wow. What is that thing? It kind of reminds me of those, like, large half bowls where you find all of the starlight. Whatever they are. I wonder if that's actually any kind of edifice you can, like, go inside of. So, much like the case with Kaled, it's like we're arriving right near where the Erdtree is, if we can get through Shadowkeep, perhaps. Perhaps. Maybe not. Yeah, it looks like it. It's just, the reason I say maybe not is because I already kind of went around the side of Shadowkeep from a different direction, and I wasn't there. I have to take a look on the map then. That's interesting. But being near the scatter tree, the shadow tree, right, doesn't necessarily mean that you can go into it or really do anything, engage with it in any way. I remember that there's like almost like a Lordranian prophecy or something about what the sort of sequence of things that you need to do to sort of follow Mikela, and then you need to burn the Erdtree, but first you need the embers, something like that. Maybe that's what Messmer is all about. He definitely has his own flame. Maybe you need the flame of Messmer to burn the tree. But then, wouldn't Messmer do that? Doesn't seem like he's a fan of the Realm of Shadow. Why would he be? I don't know. But anyway, I was just simply going to say that one thing I don't like with the mic check is just simply that it stops me from jumping right in the action when I start. Anyway, let's see what I've retained from last time. There's a certain kind of plan going on today. Oh, oops. There we go. Oh, looks like I've retained nothing. I'm dead.
The grace of gold challenging death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I really like the delivery of that line. I like his personality from the way that it's coming through here. Okay. So the plan for today is basically to grind a bit more on Mesmer. First of all, see how well that I retained things, how much I need to sort of just get back up to the level I was last time. And once I'm somewhere around there, go ahead and start buffing and see how far I can go. See if I can get him to do a phase change. I'm really hoping that he doesn't have 2 health bars and that it's a phase change somewhere at the midpoint, because I've gotten very close to that. If I need to knock out 4 times the amount of health that I've done instead of 2, oof. So find that out. But either way, essentially, the plan here today is not to defeat him, but to do better, see what his second phase has to offer see how much damage I can kind of rack up, and then explore the other part of this keep, the one that I encountered from the side. If time permits, then perhaps I would go somewhere else as well. There is still the area I haven't explored at all, right at the beginning of the Shadow Realm. No.
Those stripped of the grace of God shall all be dead, in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
People in the lands between and the shadow of the lands between, they really like their cloaks. I like it. Wow, it's like, why does this stuff look like snake wrapped? What's that all about? I love their cloaks. That's something that's distinctive from in comparison to characters from Lordran and the realms of Godspeed.
Stripped of the grace of God shall all be dead, in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
He is a boss, though, that I can imagine, if only not for that one attack that he has, that one crazy one, being one where, you can just burn through the first phase over and over again, like, even if it is a full health bar, given how much damage can be inflicted on him. Oh, that's right, I think I could have maybe gotten 4. Although it didn't really look like it again. Okay, I wonder if the trick there is actually to stay still at a certain point and then just wait for him. I feel like I've kind of tried that on some other times and just mistimed it. Maybe that was actually the correct approach, as it turns out. Like, I think I was trying that early on. Done it. That seemed a little bit different.
Messmer's flame.
Like, yes, I mistimed it still, but, like, the thing that just happened there, he did 2 strikes, instead of 1, like, at the end part. I thought I remembered him just doing 1 strong hit that I just roll in and dodge. Not a pair. Oh, wow. Get out of it.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Okay. It kind of looks like the very first part of it, like I should go inward for that attack.
Messmerized flame.
Ah, tricked me. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
It's that third one. I see. So maybe he was just stopping early on those previous attempts. Just today. Like, he was just doing the 2 and stopping. Oops, no. Yeah, it's tough because he trails that fire. Again, I should probably go inward on that strike. It's the thing that there's kind of a large number of strikes that are not that easy to commit to memory. Know when to do it. I almost got it this time, I think, but no.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame. Shadow be dead. In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
See, the correction on the attacks, like, it's beyond tracking, it's like correction. In Elden Ring, it's just wild. They've always had it. It's a core part of these games, but Elden Ring just really turned it up. Like, if it were like Bloodborne or something, I would have, like, walked past that attack. Just barely, but I would have.
Restricted the grace of God, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Oh, you know what? I think there's something. Oh, yeah. I'm not actually... I knew I was going to forget this, honestly. Nowhere in this thing. I was kind of doing okay, so it kind of encourages me to, like, think, like, maybe... I mean, I wasn't doing well at all, but I mean, in terms of taking hits, I was. I wonder if that's because he got nerfed. There was just now an update, and I don't know. I don't have any strong basis for saying this, really, but it just kind of looks like he's doing less damage, on some of the strikes at least, but I haven't gotten hit enough to actually know. Oof. Gotta remember to
in the embrace of
wait
flame.
And see what he's doing, rather than trying to just retreat, because you don't have time to do 2 rolls, not even on light load like I currently have. Oh, man. I figured it out. That's it. That'll work every time if I can just do it correctly. Oof. Darn it.
Gold channel death in the embrace of Messmerized.
I'm quite sure that one will just work. No, it's not exactly easy. But who said it should be? It's doable. That's all we have to ask for in these games. Oops. Darn it.
Stripped of the grace of gold channel death.
Yeah, so I mean,
in the embrace of
the explosion seems to do the same damage as it did before. But it's always possible that they only tweak certain things, so. I don't know, what is it doing to my health every time? It's really weird. Ah! Yeah, look, that didn't kill me. Ah. I hate getting hit by that, because it's like both really easy to dodge and a great attack opportunity. The thing you want him to always be doing. It always looks so silly getting hit by strikes that are so easy to see, you know, but this is the sort of nature of Soulsborne games that you end up overcommitted to something you already did. Still your fault, but it isn't what it looks like. He seems kind of nerfed. Oh man, he still landed something on me. Huh, so that one could actually be an opportunity, even. Come on, help. Ah. Okay. So a nice thing is that actually the inward roll works for the other attack too. Like that one that just happened that killed me. It works. It actually got me in an excellent position on the first time. And I was just kind of not knowing what I was doing and being impulsive. So I've got to figure out exactly how to do it on the other attack, but basically an inward roll is useful. Ah, darn it.
In the embrace of Messmerized.
Yeah. He keeps getting me with like one of those strikes, which if I have full health, like it won't kill me actually, but obviously I need to get where I don't get hit by it at all. Now the first time I did it, I didn't get hit by it at all. I'm not quite sure what the difference was, because I didn't run in it, I didn't like stop rolling either. I just kept rolling like on, you know, perfect intervals, like exactly as much as you can roll, I think, pretty much. Yeah, these other times he's getting me, so I'm wondering. Like, I think that maybe if I ran backward a little bit for a short moment and then did the roll, then probably he won't hit me. But that's kind of bad because I won't always be in position to do so. Darn, I couldn't get out of that. My only option was actually to to time it correctly, but I didn't recognize the situation until it was too late. Ouch. Okay, just a moment. Okay, I had to readjust a little bit. Like I was trying to get out of his range and I couldn't. Like that. Help. Oh my gosh. Good thing that doesn't kill me anymore, apparently. Oof.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Oof, maybe I should have done that. Oh man, I almost did on the same timing as before, but not quite. Ah, interesting.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
So this time, I just kept going toward him. That's a little different from what I was doing before. The other time, I went toward him only for the first attack. But actually, it looks like maybe you can defeat that by just repeatedly going toward him. And it may be actually easier. Oof. Oh, darn it. Couldn't do health. Ah. That was perfectly done.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
I gotta say, this is looking bad for Mesmer now. Because now I'm racking up damage on his strongest attacks. Not a good pattern for him. Getting myself stuck.
In the embrace of Messmerized.
But I think the reason I was stuck is just because I wanted to get closer to Mesmer to attack him right after that, and I need to prioritize survival. Like, I knew that roll might not work, you know. Because it was reversing direction, kind of. Man, I'm good at that. Help. I didn't time it.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Okay. I could actually probably start getting the successive attack bonuses on this guy. This is turning into a lot. keep ending up in that situation, darn it. It's going kind of early, it's the thing.
Embrace of God shall all be dead. In the embrace of Messmerized.
I just want to get maybe a slight bit better at some of this stuff before I start applying buffs. There you go. I'm on the verge of getting the second bleed. Oh, that almost killed me. Oh no. Darn it.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
That little combo also represents a good opportunity, but you just have to know it, and I don't yet. Because he doesn't do it very often at all. Oh, man.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
I still could have done that, but I came out a little physically closer to him than I was hoping or planning, you know? Darn it, man. I was really... Oof. I thought it was the other attack.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
So I wasn't really ready to do anything. I tried only at the very last second. It was too late. I didn't even get to press the button. Gets me every time. Seems nerfed though, it doesn't kill me anymore. Wow, I actually successfully dodged that for once. Oh no, he can bleed. Darn it.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
That's great though, I got all that damage without ever inflicting bleed. That's a lot of strikes. Aw, man. The after effect of the fire. Yeah, see, like, your physical placement does affect things a little bit. That's, like, the one thing that kind of worries me about dodging some of these attacks. The big one. Finally starting to dodge that.
shadow of death. In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Yeah, I was being kind of aggro. Like, I could get that hit in, but the thing is that I couldn't. I didn't actually know. Couldn't recognize what he was going to do next. Partly just because I still don't know his whole moveset that well. So it was rich to be committed to a strike. Ah, man.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
It's all in the timing of it, I think. Like, if I time that a certain way, or perhaps even if I try to chain it in a second roll, then I should be able to get through that flame. I don't think it's just the placement. Oh man, I really do think he's a little bit nerfed. Even if it's like a small bit, because he still does similar damage, but...
Embrace of gold, shadow of death. In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
With no change at all between play sessions, I've gone from being like killed by certain moves to just being almost killed by them. So, looks like a nerf to me. Oof, darn it. I knew I was late, but it was too late. Ayo.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame. Of gold, shadow of death. In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Yeah, that one's kind of a trap, I think. Like, that fire throw, like, you can't attack him in that window. Even with the fastest weapons. Wow, what? Since when does it permit that? That's exactly the thing I was saying it didn't permit last time, and it explicitly didn't. We saw it. What was the difference this time? Oh man, he stopped. But I got too far away, so no big surprise there. Darn it. Oh, come on. Oh, man.
Shadow of death. In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
I just got the timing wrong. On the last part. Ayo. Oh, yeah, that's not killing me anymore either. That used to be a one shot. Ah, I keep rolling early.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
I see. Okay. He's tricking me because of the hang time of that last hit. Right? Like, if you respond to it too early, then you won't be in position to deal with the spears after. not position, but like roll recovery. Oh, I had it that time. I just waited slightly too long.
Of Messmerized flame.
Very slightly. That one was close enough that my roll actually did initiate. You could see it, me starting it. Darn it. That was one of my best attempts, too. As short as it was. Going crazy here, like, trying to get the 4. Oh no, the combo I don't really know. Darn it.
Shadowy death. In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Yeah, this guy's like actually opportunities galore. I hope he doesn't become not like that in his other phase. Whatever it is, like... I guess I hate when it's like they go so crazy, like you just have to be a witness, just roll around and watch. I'm dead.
The grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace.
I like it like the dancer. One of the best bosses ever, I think. How the dancer's phase 2 is still like she's going wild, but in such a way where she's actually still full of openings if you're bold enough and you can time it correctly. Not like you just have to switch between like evasion and offense. Oops, what the heck is he doing? Okay. Yeah, the timing of that actually is a little bit unexpected when he does that fire jump. Oh. I don't know if he's going to finish that early or not. Ah, got me. Sun luck.
In the embrace
the fire.
of Messmerized flame.
Oh, clearly. Even though I was waiting for it and trying to be correct, I just don't know it. Ah, darn it. Got it slightly off. Oh, come on, quick. On it.
Of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Darn it. I need to learn that one. For some reason, it seems like he's doing it a little bit more often now. And I just don't. I don't know what the sequence of strikes is, and I can't even tell by watching him exactly until it's kind of too late. Yeah, see, that looks like something other than what it is. And that kind of does too.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
the way I got around it before was being so close. I think when you're physically close, it's a little bit different because you're oriented around their body. You can see their arms and everything about their position. And even then, I was still getting hit by parts of it sometimes. A lot of it. Well, that's some reach right there. I know it's a spear, but darn. Okay, I'm gonna play it safe and not try to get forward the hit while I have no health.
The grace of gold shadow death in the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if they're intending for you to like roll to the side, get an extra roll to the side when the fire comes. It seems like most of the time it's like based on the timing of my backward roll or something, I can avoid whatever fire comes after. And I don't know if that's the intended way or not. What's supposed to be like the expected way to avoid it. Why do I keep mistiming the last part? Yo.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Over and over. Like, that should be the easiest part, right? Like, that's the part where it's like, even before I understood the rest of the combo, I could understand how to do. It's like not that intimidating. We've seen that kind of stuff before. No, I can't seem to kill it. Yeah, see, the fourth can be risky unless you get it in perfect position. There we go. Just a little bit earlier than it seems like it should be. Oh man, help. Oh no. Oh, of all things. Oh. I almost had it. Darn it.
Shadow death in the embrace of Messmerized flame.
I've gotten screwed over by trying to buff now repeatedly. Like, it's crazy. But I cannot buff. Cannot buff without getting killed for it. Got it. Not easy for me to do still. Man, only because I got a second roll in was I able to do that. There we go. Health. Nothing gonna hit me yet. He tricked me. I just literally had no clue what he was doing. Like, I didn't recognize it was the grab until literally after I had actually rolled. That was a really late recognition.
Of gold
Darn.
shadow death in the
Was that a one
embrace
shot?
of Messmerized.
Was I full health? That combo was just longer than I thought. Like, it was. I'd already done a lot of hits. I don't love my positioning. See. Like, I wouldn't have been that close for that to be able to happen. Help. Quick. On it. Again with that stuff? You're gonna hit me. Yep. I got kind of lucky. That could have been bad. Oh no. Because the windup of that one looks so similar to the other one for a split second. After that, he starts spinning, but it's too late. And they both require a forward roll, but on different timing. That one requires it earlier. So I do actually need to learn to distinguish them. Oh man. Like, theoretically, I should have been under that, but okay. It's right here. What the heck? This is this. Oh, this is that. No, but he doesn't normally wind up for that long, does he? What are these moves he's doing? What the heck are these combos?
In the embrace.
I mean, I know they're combos he's done before, but like they're all the non-standardy weird ones, like 3 in a row. Oh man. Commit. Wow, I felt like my timing was wrong, but okay. Really?
In the embrace of Messmerized.
I mean, I got there late, so I guess I should have only done one strike. But it was very surprising to me that he had like a really quick sort of recovery like that. He doesn't typically do that on any strike. Oof. That combo is still problematic for me, even if I've dodged it a good number of times. I don't really like get it.
Messmerized flame.
Ah,
of the grace of
I don't know why I didn't think he was going to do that. Of course he is. That's the follow-up.
Messmer's flame.
So I was like basically getting ready to flask to drink. Wow, I got the fourth. Big half of it. Ah, man.
Restricted the grace of gold channel death.
What was that he just did? What combo was that?
Messmer's flame.
I guess it's the one where he does a jumping flame. Yeah. Seems like I'm never really close to him when he's doing that much. And then he just does the jumping part of it at the end. Aw, darn. I was trying to get close enough to make him continue. If I can learn that one, learn to recognize when it's coming and also what it does. Ah, again. Ah.
Restricted the grace of gold channel death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I messed it up. I was early. Clearly early. Oh, I thought I was able to dodge that.
Grace of gold channel death.
Darn.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Huh. So lock-on really does come in handy, actually, in this battle a lot. I mean, I've never had any complaints about it in this battle. Oh, well, I did at only one point, but... Yeah, that's true. Some of those spear moves up close, you kind of orbit to be tracked by them. But... I need to move sideways anyway. Yes! Good. Okay, so it's only at half point? That's it?
I will not suffer. A lord devoid of light.
Well, he looks like
No, mother,
Godric, actually.
forgive me.
Oh. I mean, I knew they had wings, so
Soon
there was something about them.
Wilt thou be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent?
The dark
Shorn
sign.
Of light.
That's not gonna hit me. Okay, what's going on here? Oh no, he has like these kind of abilities. Oh no. Okay, it doesn't extend the combo? Good. Oh, it's different. Oh! I gotta help. Oh, darn it! I almost had the timing. No, that's not gonna work. Huh. But I don't hurt it. It doesn't matter. Move!
Embrace.
I could see it coming. Darn it. Oh, man. That's really cool. Base Serpent Mesmer. That's dope. Huh. Interesting. Well, he doesn't give me any opportunity to buff at the midpoint, unfortunately, at all. That's horrible. Like, it's a really bad situation. It's like, it's all rolls immediately. Interesting. Although, I could certainly work in the flask, I think. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh man, I was almost out of it, I think, but no.
In the embrace of Messmerized.
Huh. Darn, he's so active. It seems hard to imagine, because I would really, ideally, I think, like to use the bleed on the first half of the battle, and then switch into my buffed up state with the lightning in the second part. But it seems like, how do I get like that? He's continuously on the move. Oh no. Wow, you can actually do it on the first salvo. Nice.
The grace of gold channel death. In the embrace of Messmerized.
That's amazing. Amazing. I wonder if I had the bleed equipped on phase 2, if I would have actually managed to bleed phase 2. I still would have died. That wouldn't have been enough. But it would have been way closer to the end of his health. Timing. I even assist? I can. No, there's no time. Actually, it was, but just barely. Drink. Ah! I actually got hit. Ah! Darn it. I don't even know what happened in those last seconds just now. So if I get it ready, actually, I might be able to do it before he lands that first attack, because I actually did it even this time, but it was so close run that it was almost half lucky. But it looks like that means if I actually have it in place already, like, odds are much higher. Oh no, I forgot to chug. Yeah. Darn it. I know I should have rolled again. Glad that. Health. Oh no, it actually got me. Help. Stupid. Should have just rolled.
Embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Darn it. It's really cool. This is tough. Okay, so it's doable. It's very risky and tight run, but it's actually doable. Like, probably on a fairly consistent basis. Okay. Oof. Stupid. Oops.
The grace of God channel death in the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Honestly, like, how often am I triggering bleed? Like, bleed might just be the way the thing to stick with even at the end. But on the other hand, if I stick with lightning and then I trigger bleed even once, I'll kill him. At least I'll empty that health bar. Hopefully he doesn't have a third phase. Darn it. My timing's off. Whereas if I trigger bleed again with the actual blood thing, it's not gonna kill him. Yet I'd have to do it 4 times. Early, very early, because I'm bad at recognizing that one. Hiya.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
I'll be right back. pardon. Sometimes one has to attend to felines. Just a moment. Okay. Stand. If I was just thinking, if Mesmer, if this is it, like if he's only 1 health bar like this, he might be like one of my favorite bosses ever. This is really dope. Like, I like Phase 2. It's super cool, and his moveset overall is good, and he's really fun to fight. The whole design of this boss is pretty top notch for from software. So, yeah. But if he has another phase, then it's like, okay, like, you know, sometimes it's overdone to me. You know, if he has an extra health bar and all of that stuff, like, this isn't, like, you know, Devil May Cry, you know. You know, he may not, if that's the case, he won't be my favorite, basically. Alright. One of my favorites. So yeah, I messed up and didn't do any buffs. That's why I'm... Too bad, because of course now I get like the best bleeds ever, of course. Oops. I didn't recognize what it was, but don't really matter.
Embrace of Messmerized flame.
Things in these games, in these worlds, tend to have like double meanings. Base serpent, like meaning like, you know, your basest instincts, that sort of deal. Sure. Is there a second meaning to that? I kind of wonder. It's kind of hard to imagine one, but oops. Oh.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
That's tough, because that's basically, I actually have something like this in a magic system that I've come up with, but where he strikes forward, but then the extra sort of splash goes in the other way. It goes perpendicular to that. So then, you know, you dodge the first thing effectively, and the second thing gets you because you did that. Oh, really? I thought I had it. The audacity, right? Oops. I don't know why I thought I just needed to keep rolling, but actually I need to wait. Okay. Something makes me kind of prefer the lightning option, even though, for the second part, even though I feel like the bleed option is actually quite promising against him. It isn't always for every boss, but... What? I missed it. I missed the timing. This time I did wait, but I was a little off. Too bad. It's like I'm already out of whack just because I walked away for like a few minutes. Yeah, if I can manage to get the flask in there too, that would be dope. Like, be really buffed. That's it? He has more to that combo, but he only does it sometimes. Ah, I missed the timing again?
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
I don't know why I'm missing the timing of that now. To that. Oh, stupid.
This creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
I think I can do that? I kind of feel like I can do that, though. I don't know. That was really close. Maybe I probably shouldn't try that. But I mean, if I were like, I don't know, someone who's like trying to be like a pro gamer, getting things super perfect, I think you can do that, what I just tried to do. But it seems so tight that it's like, maybe not even worth it. But there's also the flask, so I can try that. I think that's a little bit faster. And then I can do the lightning after that part. Darn it. Health. I'll just do health. Early and late. Well, early again, actually, but...
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Darn it. That one, even though it had some bad points, it actually had a good chance of turning around and actually probably knocking him down to higher damage on the going into the second phase than he sometimes has. Wow, surprised I didn't get bled. We will now. Oh, what? Darn it.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
I wonder if I should go inward and then around for that one. Because I feel like, I mean, inward has like paid off so well on some of the attempts, and yet sometimes that exact thing happens to me. That just happened. I'm not quite sure the solution to that problem yet. Carried away. That's crazy. Help. Ah! I did it correctly that time too, if not for that stupid timing I just had. Ah!
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
But I'm not quite sure what I did. Maybe I should just go forward and side. It's not like I can only have 4 directional options. I think I tend to think more in 4 directions most of the time, unless things get really, really dicey. The Dark Souls 1 player, I like 4 directional rolling. Yeah, it was the wrong one.
Death in the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Now I did the diagonal roll for the one that I already know how to dodge, where that, and it doesn't include any diagonal rolls. Now, of course, I can always just use the flask like before I get to that point. Probably the best bet to being safe. Ah, that tricks me because I always think it's going to be the other one. Darn it. Well, didn't get to do it. Yeah, third time. Oh, come on. What the heck?
Embrace thine. Shall I?
Okay, that was a blame the game moment. It just made me roll in circles. Like, I didn't do that. It was just the targeting system. Like, yeah, why would I want to circle around the point, the what's the word I'm trying to look for? Not focal point, like, what if it is? The word for, like, you know, the strongest part of, like, a blast radius. I just want to be circling right around that and just stay there. Of course, that's what I wanted to do. Thought I might get the distance because I knew I didn't have the timing. Okay, that's not a solution. Darn it. Okay. Okay, you can do both. You can do both blasts. Oh, how do you get me this time? And I did it faster than I ever did before. I guess he did a different attack. Oh. Okay. Oh, what is this? Oh, man, that's really fast. That's really cool. I haven't seen that one yet. Oh, okay. I know this kind of, and it's not good. Ah.
Creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
What happens if I go the opposite direction? What if I start with the buff and the lightning and then get ready for bleed on the second one? That could be crazy. That might work, actually. I mean, it'd be easier to apply everything and just get going without the hassle, so. The bleed actually applies quicker, too, so, you know. I just wonder how consistently I'll get into phase 2 that way. It might be optimal because it could get me there doing minimal bleed because of the damage, the increased damage. Right.
In the embrace of Messmerized.
Like, it might mean that I only bleed him once, and if that's the case, then triggering it more on the last phase would be much easier. Okay, that was wrong. Wrong sequence. There we go. avoid that last hit. Yeah, I only have to do it once. Oh. See. That's way quicker. Health, 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 health. Oh, wow, I actually got it, even coming after Vectis? Oh, what? You did it so quick? Seemed like you just triggered that almost out of nowhere. Did it straight out of the bleed. Darn. But it did sort of look like it was bearing fruit, didn't it? Something else I could do is just keep the lightning turned on and just wait. Don't switch to bleed until the lightning runs out. Oh man. Oh no. But look at that damage. It's crazy. Oh. So it's just that attack. Oh! Oh, there's more. Oh! Darn it, I noticed too late. Okay, so that's all the attack is. The issue is that he seems like he can trigger it so quick that what do I do if I'm there already? Or if I'm already striking him? I literally had just come out of bleeding him and then he got me with it while I was rolling. It's crazy. Yeah, honestly, the lightning is enough to get rid of all of his health. It just does so much damage. But I still like the bleed strat, so I don't know. No! Oh, no. They do that quick, like they do not want you to milk anything. Oh no, I'm out. Whoa! Darn it.
Embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
You need to learn how to recognize when he's doing that. Like, I can recognize it like a second in, but I need to recognize it quicker than that. But yeah, it reminds me of, what's his face? Dark Beast Parl. Where it's just like, bro, what am I supposed to do about that? Like, triggers like an AoE, like, in like 0.3 seconds. but you can iframe it actually is what it is. This is a little different. Oh, I forgot. I just straight up forgot. I'm surprised I didn't get killed. I didn't care about that attempt. I was still kind of trying, but recklessly. Okay. Because it's very silly to forget. Oh, I could have gone for the fourth one actually. Oh man, I was early. Too bad, because that was it right there.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
There's another good one. The grab. Yeah, it was too bad because the combo right after that grab would have done it. It's in the face too. I forgot something. But like, so I have the successive attack bonus on. It doesn't really seem like I get it that much. Like, even when I have the wondrous physics, like, oh wait, no, but like I do, right? I do have it on because it's there turning on at one point, right? Wait, I don't? I don't have that? Excuse me? Also, what if I increase the potency of my incantations instead of the increasing my strength with bleed? Maybe that's what I was seeing, the power boost. But like, if it's potency of incants, like, oh boy, like, make it even better. Alright. Okay, wait, what? Did I forget? How did I forget that? That's insane. Okay. Try again. That's wrong. I like to drink the flask first, just in case. For it to apply, it has to be first. Oops, what? Half my health only. Does it increase the potency of the flask of crimson tears? Because that only took half my health now. Oh, wait a minute. No, yeah, no, no, that makes sense. That's the first time I've been hit by that since I've been using the flask of crimson tears. That's true. So that means that does actually quite a lot to mitigate damage, more than I maybe expected. Oops, stop, darn it. Like two things where you press triangle for them right by each other, so I have to stand in the exact right middle point. Somehow I've just been doing that every time. Darn it. Don't really know if I'm doing much more damage. Darn it. Oh, come on. Darn it. Wasn't close, so. Oh. Ah. It goes in the mouth, that's what's happening. Ah.
This creature.
I thought I might be off on that timing, but I couldn't really tell.
As shall I.
Okay. My intention wasn't to defeat him today, but, like, this is clearly in reach. Like, it's not even a question. As long as he only has that one health bar. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot again.
Grace of God shall all be dead. In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
But I am thinking now that I should trigger the bleed, like, immediately. For the second phase. And not wait. Because the lightning wears off pretty quick anyway, so... Might as well rack it up with that first string of strikes that I tend to be able to get. Did I even get the bleed? I guess I had to, right? Didn't hear it.
Of Messmerized flame.
I wasn't paying attention, honestly. I'm like zoning out. Why do I keep putting it away? I'm trying to put it back. Wait, everything confused. My rune arc's doing out. Okay. There we go. That was dangerous. Please.
The grace of gold shall all be dead. In the embrace
Yeah, I don't know the timing of that.
Messmerized flame.
I super don't. Hello, cat. Hello, feline. Oops, okay, sorry. I need to go faster than that.
embrace of Messmerized flame.
I feel like sometimes they probably have like a second phase because they have more dialogue that they want us to hear. So they need us to be killed in more than one, you know. Hey. Oh, Lord, I know. Variant, Gauge. Oh, yeah, I went right on it. That was just a timing issue.
Shadow death in the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Do also have to remember I have rune arcs, but it just seems overboard. It seems like overkill to use those. Like I used to use embers in Dark Souls 3, but like as in a hard boss fight, only in the ones where I had, you know, this would qualify, right? When it looked like I was on the getting towards the cusp of winning on a good attempt, I would then trigger an ember. I could do that with rune arcs here, but it's like it just seems like almost like cheating. I don't know. I didn't have any stamina. My fault.
Strict is the grace of gold, channel death in the embrace of Messmerized.
Doing those combos that I actually just don't know yet. I guess I should actually learn those ones. It's like I've gotten around it because like you can get far enough away from some of them, and then he just stops them, and he doesn't do them that often. Those two things have saved me. So that's also why I don't know them, because I don't do them enough. Oh wait, I didn't do the extra roll. I guess we tried to get the timing at the time. I actually anticipated it for once.
Grace of gold, channel death in the embrace of Messmerized flame.
I haven't gone full crazy, but I am attacking a little bit too much now. Like, I mean, attacking, it's not that it's too much attacking, but it's like when it's more risky than it should be, because like the window is actually kind of passed, you know, and I'm going in a little bit late and still trying, and sometimes I get hit for it. I just was slow. I almost messed that one up too. Oh! Darn it, I didn't get my weapon out fully. I didn't realize what. Oh! Come on. No, he's gonna probably kill me. No, he's not. Ah, why am I stuck? Help. I don't have any stamina. Nice. Oh no. No! Darn it! Darn it. I did not expect that combo at all. I realized what it was, but once it started happening, but I wasn't in a good, like, I don't know. I wasn't ready for that one. If that would have been it, that would have been a nice one. Like that was a respectable win attempt. You know. Not like clownery like it sometimes is. Ah.
Straight to the grace of gold shadow death in the embrace of Messmerized flame.
I think my number one thing that I would potentially alter in these is disaggregating your run button from your roll button, right? Like Code Vein did. That was great. It's obviously a problem. Like it was okay in Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls because and Dark Souls 2 even, because they're like slow-paced games that are about sort of like thought and tactics anyway. But with these, it really becomes like kind of, you know, leads to death, but basically it's because of that. Oh.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Must have been hard to program that, to create that, you know, that moveset. Because since he moves around so much, it's easy to, like, imagine him getting in positions where the player's same, like, sort of tactics would not work, would not apply in that situation, and you wouldn't be able to dodge it. But they make it where you can do the same thing no matter what. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna get away from that. Oh, I thought it was the other one. So I completely inappropriately dodged. I didn't even want to win on that one. Because I don't want my win to be one where I look like I don't know how to dodge that attack. I didn't think it was that one though, but it was the other one. Oh no, the wrong one.
Lifeless creature, embrace thine oblivion.
So I didn't do the right prep before battle. Because like you don't even have time to look. Like you have to press it immediately. It doesn't even matter what you see. You have to just press it immediately if you're gonna fit it in that window. And the lightning just. I mean, again, I think the lightning actually can fit in that window, but you have to be. It's really tight. The blood flame, I think I should be able to do it like pretty safely. I hate when it's that one. Oh, one of them got me. Yeah, I mean, it's always seemed kind of risky that I would just stand there through the other part, but then I saw that I was getting away with it, so I just kept doing it 3 or 4 times at least. But yeah, no, I should probably do a second roll like when he's doing the spears just for safety. Like, it doesn't, you have plenty of time and everything, it doesn't really create like a stamina hazard. Oh man, what did I miss? I'm gonna die. Yeah, that was guaranteed death.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Yeah, that little window is like an area that I have not mastered at all. Like whenever he does the other attack, I'm pretty much good, but when he does that one, I get hit a good amount of the time by the flame lick. Darn it. Darn, could have gotten more, but I didn't have stamina for it. What is he doing? What the heck? I almost got hit by that. Oh, I'm hit. Before my Estus even clicked in.
In the embrace of Messmerized flame.
Okay. No, not again! I can't believe it happened again. Oh no. Help, 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 help. Oh, both times. Help, 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 help. Ah, man. I forgot about that again. I would have actually conserved my stamina a little bit, been a little bit more conservative in my rolling. If I remember that at the end, he has that part of it. I was just only remembering the snakes. But why? Why? Like, I don't make the mistake of messing up my prep and forgetting to put the blood flame on often. Why would it be that immediately it happens again when I get to the second phase? Ah, man. Oh. Oh, man. Ah. I think it doesn't actually do that much stagger damage, so like... So I can roll normally against the second strike, but instead I'm like kind of like spamming the button to get out the first roll, because I'm thinking I'm going to be super staggered, and it just makes me go early. Because that was nice that I got that, some of that bleed rack up, like, right off. Not this stuff. I mean, oh, what? What is? Oh, I ran out of. Oh. Help! Take that!
A curse upon me.
Yeah! Impaler. Messmerized kindling. Why am I laughing? Because of the way that went, specifically. Not because of the victory, but because of how it was a victory that was premised on me, like, holding out all that time, not using my flask. Now this has become an area where I'm not allowed to attack anymore. That's interesting. Because that would seem to imply that it's kind of like a covenant spot or whatever. There is the America statue there, as it turns out. I did comment previously on how there wasn't one. That was dope. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, yeah, one of my favorite boss fights in the history of From Software games. Since he only had one phase. That was really cool. I mean, one health bar. If he had the second bar, I would have been... Yeah, they give me all these runes. It's like, they are encouraging me, like, nah, man, like, keep leveling up when you're level 179. Because look how many that they're giving me, right? Like, if they didn't intend you to level, like, you know, in a single playthrough this high, there wouldn't be that many runes that, you know, like almost double the amount that I need for a level at 179 of all things. I really wish I was still getting the dex scaling though. I'm getting nothing off my dex. That's crazy. Okay, Staminar also gives me no stamina and only a little bit on equip load. Mind, I get the most bang for buck on it, but it's really not that important. Faith, I'm getting nothing. What? I mean, I think that that's just a temporary condition. Like, I think that on the next faith step, it'll do more, but that sucks. It's like it's encouraging me to try to level other stats, but I don't want to break the build. Like, it stops being a build at a certain point, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be good at everything. It's lame. Breaks the RP, kind of breaks the game. Like, I'm not supposed to be able to wield strength weapons. I'm not supposed to be able to do a bunch of blue in glintstone spells. A bunch of blood magic, gravity stuff, all of that. That's not Aya. So it's like I'm kind of locked into squeezing these extra bits out of other stats. I mean, I told myself I would give myself more health. I said that. Yeah, I mean, the boss was fine. Like, especially, I guess it looks like they kind of nerfed him, and then once I actually applied things to protect my health, he was fine. It wasn't that bad. In terms of how much damage he does. It wasn't bad. You know, like, he has the one-shot attacks, but they're the big obvious ones that should be. And then most of his other attacks were not. Like, okay, like, he had, like, originally those really bad spear thrusts. And some little glancing hits that would kill me. That looked bad. But it looks like they changed it. The only thing is, did they do that only to him? You know, like, was this update just the nerf of Mesmer? It could be, like, that and just a few, like, small tweaks, right? Or was it, like, an overall, like, a bunch of adjustments? Because if it was a lot of adjustments, then I kind of feel like, what do I need that HP for? Like, I shouldn't be in here just tanking hits. It's not right. It's not right. Maybe I can make myself at least hit the 27. See how that is. I feel like I'm about to, like, then walk around and all of the, like, not really tough enemies are now going to be not able to kill me. Like, they'll tag me and I'll live when I should have died in some of these situations, and I don't really like that. Lowers the tension. But what I'm going for is to be able to engage with the strong enemies, because at my current health, it's like I can't really fight them, you know. I can't even, like, learn their movesets or anything. If I've been on, like, a long time, like, getting a lot of runes and killing a lot of enemies, it took a long time to get here, and the person's in front of a big door, like, which has happened, like, twice. Like, the fight doesn't make sense for me to do at all, like, because they just pull out their blade, and the process of doing that will kill me. And so how am I gonna, like, get through that learning curve under the circumstances it takes to reach them, and given, like, that I need to keep picking up my runes, blah, blah. It's different from a boss fight, right? So that's more of what I'm concerned with, is, like, these sort of Black Knight type enemies in the world. I can barely engage with them. The Black Knights are okay, actually, so I didn't level my health for them, because they're right at the limit where it was kind of like, okay, like, I can kind of do this, like the shield version of them. The non-shield is, like, that one's even more okay. But those red dudes in here, And the one that shot the fire right before Mesmer, that was not good. That was, like, you know, change how I engage with the game kind of situation, where it's like I gotta just run all the time. I can't fight any of them. So yeah, I'll make myself swallow it. I have to remember that I'll be going into New Game Plus after this anyway. And in G Plus, it seems totally reasonable to have some extra health. Even though it'll probably just be really easy for like the first at least like half of the game, but then after that, it's gonna get so bad that I might as well. Then then it'll be kind of commensurate with what's happening. All right, I'll be right back. I'm a consumer of sundry varieties of powdered drinks, so it takes me some time sometimes to prepare them. Good stuff. All right. I love that. That was fantastic. Oh, here we are. I guess this person appears after you rest. Is that Redmayne? I think it's a different person. I can't see the head, and I don't really remember her clothes, but Freya, but I'm pretty sure that's a different, it looks like it's a different person, I think. All right. Permit me oh yeah, and that's right, I actually need to level up again. I guess I should just go all in on, what is this? Oh, it's just a crafting item. I should just go all in on the health, because it's like I actually have enough to almost level my health again. And what else am I going to do? You know, maybe I should have just let it hit 30 at least, for considering that I'll be going to New Game Plus next. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I said maybe I need Messmerized Flame. That's really cool from just that epicness standpoint. You know, you must go to the top of the Shadow Keep where Messmer the Impaler rests. Get past the golden hippopotamus and Messmer's like high guard through the place where the specimens and ghosts are housed. Blah blah blah. Slay Messmer. Take his flame and burn the tree. The kindling... I know I sort of just gave up on the epicness at the end, but it's because I went on for too long. Alright. The kindling that burned inside Messmer the Impaler. This is Dark Souls. The other prediction that I made is that I think it's on there. I think it's on Reddit. I said it, that there's going to be something in here that looks like it's tying it to a different one of the games. I didn't say which one because I didn't know which one. With plausible deniability. That's going to seem like, okay, this is from Dark Souls, this is from Bloodborne, this is from Sekiro or something like that, you know. But where it's plausibly deniable. And that's what this kind of seems like. Because why did his eye turn into the dark sign? It's not an accident that the imagery that they created there was the dark sign. Dude is like marked by the dark sign and sent into the Shadowlands. Just like some people say Bloodborne is a painting. I don't really believe that necessarily. That Bloodborne is like a painting in Dark Souls. But it almost seems like, what is Dark Souls, the realm of shadow in Elden Ring? Like, because what is somebody doing bearing the dark sign here? The kindling that burned inside Messmer the Impaler. A dark thing. It even says dark. Eaten away at by a wicked serpent. Burns the sealing tree said to be found at the old Rao ruins. Messmer, much like his younger sister, bore a vision of fire. Are they talking about Melania? But did she ever say anything about fire? She didn't, but is there anything in her lore about her seeing the fire? I mean, she came after Radon, who's got the fiery mane. I don't know. Serpentine, cord-like ember. And then this is Bloodborne stuff. It's like, somehow, the fire is also like an invertebrate. And invertebrates are like cosmic beings. Material used for crafting items, mainly found in Altus. A remnant of Messmer's flame, the symbol of the crusade. It continues to smolder as if crawling across the ground. The crusade. Like a crusade with like blood fire spears. It's horrific. I should go ahead and read this one again. A splinter of the scatter tree, or shadow tree, that contains golden brilliance, acquired at the Church of Marika and other places in the realm of shadow. So yeah, it's like, why is there golden brilliance in the tree of shadow, I mean, there's a whole disparity thing, and so it's like for every one thing, there's the opposite, right? And so that would mean that this should imply that there is darkness and shadow inside of the Erdtree. if there's golden brilliance inside of the shadow tree. But the thing, though, is that what they tie themselves up with by saying this, by having a realm of shadow, is that then it needs to be in every Elden Ring game. Like, if they make a sequel to this game, then either in the DLC or in the base game, there has to be a realm of shadow of the entire world for it to, like, be lore friendly with this game. All right. And with Dark Souls 1, you know, the disparity thing, because that's basically what they're like tying these two things together in a way, these conceptually. Consume these at sites of grace to bolster your shadow tree blessing. The shadow tree blessing bolsters the bear's ability to deal and negate damage. Okay, that I know, yeah. It is said that when the shadow tree crumbles from its core, that it will scatter across the entire realm of shadow. The people of the Erdtree collect the splinters and use them in prayer. Huh. So I guess I should just go ahead and burn it. Like, even though I haven't gotten to that first area yet, it might affect the area. I don't know, but it might not. Helm of Kood, Captain of the Fire Knights. A winged serpent perches atop it. Enhances Fire Knight spells. That kind of sounds like a male name, but that last enemy looked female to me. The winged serpent is the token creature of Messmer's military forces. It is a wise friend which keeps the base serpent at bay and holds its power back. Oh, I would have totally predicted what Phase 2 was if I would have read that. Yeah, okay, I see. So this is like that ego stuff from, like, but the ancient Greek version of it. Yeah, okay. The Ash of War grants an armament, the Flame Art affinity, and the following skill: Flame Spear, Skill of Kood, Captain of the Fire Knights. Ready weapon for a thrusting attack and unleash a spear of flame straight ahead. Charge the attack to increase damage dealt and distance traveled. Usable on armaments capable of thrusting. Oh man, claws and backhand blades accepted. But yeah, like, they are capable of thrusting. Oh, they should have let me do it. I was just gonna say, I might actually, that's one thing I actually maybe would switch the lightning for, because it's stronger. Although my lightning is more strong than normal because of all my high faith score, so maybe not. But yeah. But it's obviously, that one is really strong. Man, he looks like Melania clearly right there. Remembrance of Messmer the Impaler, hewn to the shadow tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. A malevolent snake writhed within Messmer, and so his very mother plucked out his eye and put in its place a seal of grace. Oh, wow. Yet, having done so, her fear compelled her to secret away her child within the realm of shadow. Hidden away, keeping company with the original sin, and a hatred that would not be confined. But what's his hatred? It sounded like he actually didn't hate his mother, as after all. He was like, forgive me, mother. He could understand why she did what she did, and he felt bad for taking it out. Huh. And this person prays to America. I'm gonna take off this thingy. I'm glad I was wearing my royal robes here, showing up in his keep and saying who's really boss, with all his talk of one without grace.
What cruelty is this?
Oh, see, it's not Freya.
My one vital purpose. Am I so feeble?
It's that guy. What's his name?
Dull of blade. That vengeance was never to have been mine.
It just is what it is. It's not destiny or fate. It's just, hey, happens. I got here first.
Oh, mother. Oh, most cherished wife and child. It seems vengeance was not mine to enact. Where now should I point my tired blade?
Well, not at me, because we're not allowed to pull out weapons in here.
Where now should I point my tired blade?
Oh man, this guy's gonna try to kill all of us. Not just me, the other ones. He was being held back. He was distracted by his quest to kill Mesmer. Now, he's going to turn on us. Hornsent or something, that's his name? Okay, so... yeah, so that's the Marika statue, I guess, or... kind of looks like it's Radagon, but same thing in everyone's mind, I guess. Interesting. Now, I don't really want to go back into that place with this many runes, so let's just do this now. It's, like, going up to 28, that's painful, that's hard to swallow, but I have the runes, so I gotta do it. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, duh, I was totally about to do something entirely different from that first. Still though, my runes are so high that it's like I shouldn't even be spending them like for something else, because this is more valuable to get another level. But yeah, the fact that they give me that number of runes, that's a signal to me like that you're basically intended to keep leveling. I quite like these. But like, why do you get the hair? Because like, they actually have red hair. That's their actual hair. So why do you get it when you get their helmets? I mean, even for him, same thing. Black helm of Messmer the Impaler, crowned with two intertwined winged serpents, slightly enhances incantations of Messmer's flame, as well as Fire Knight skills. Fire Knight? The heck is that? I mean, I can imagine, sort of. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like that thing I just looked at that shoots fire forward. The winged snakes were Messmer's constant companions. They were there when the base serpent was sealed away behind his eye. They were there through his eternity of suffering. They will accompany him yet in his hideous new form, born when he destroyed the grace granted by his mother. They have accepted fate as much as he. So I feel like hideous new form, they're just talking about phase 2, that's what it sounds like. So, yeah, they were there for that, and they're gone now. I kind of want to wear this, honestly. Like, honor her. Messmer's armor. Black armor of Messmer the Impaler, draped with a red cloak, bearing his crest, embroidered. Yeah, people, they put cloaks around their armor in the Shadow Realm, especially. And so that clearly shows that he's not like Relana. Okay, on his mother's wishes, Messmer made himself a symbol of fear, undertaking the cleansing crusade she desired. Direct thy maledictions, thine ire, and thy grief towards me alone. That explains it all, because they said he's full of hatred. But actually she told him to be full of hatred toward her? Interesting. What's that about? Why? Like, she could tell him to stew in general, but no, she says to specifically direct it at her, while he's sealed away and not able to reach her. Is it because he's in an opposite realm to her? That's quite interesting. Like, where she's worshipped in the realm of the Erdtree, then she wants there to be a great ruler in the realm of the Shadow Tree. That's where, that sort of pushes hating her, you know? She's maligned. But then that's crazy. So he's like, forgive me, mother, because actually he still loved her, even though his orders were to hate her the whole time. He was just doing his job. Ornate armor of Relana, the twin moon knight fashioned from silver steel, adorned with the weapons and the lily blue letters. Okay, so that didn't tell me anything. I was kind of thinking about if there's anything else about her. I have to say, I think that Relana's harder than Messmer. Messmer is definitely in ranks as a hard boss. Clearly, that took me a lot of tries. But he's not top tier difficult. He's maybe, like, if there's an S tier of difficulty, he's maybe an A, maybe a B. Maybe a B, you know, maybe an A minus, I feel like. Relana is like an A, I think. She's, for sure, like, she's harder than him. Shapes Messmerized flame into a giant orb. I can't really picture that. Like, did he do that? Oh, wait. Is it his big jump attack, but without jumping? An incantation of Messmer the Impaler. Summons Messmerized flame to form a giant floating orb. The orb soars toward a foe, crashes into the earth, and explodes after a brief delay. Charging enhances potency. Messmer despised his own fire. Time and again, he hoped to rid himself of it, but never did it burn. Spear of the Impaler. Weapon of Messmer the Impaler. A great spear with a warped blade in the shape of an undulating flame. Remade by forging arts of the realm of shadow, this weapon can be thrown by executing a strong attack, dashing strong attack, or mounted strong attack. Charge the attack to produce flame on impact. Oh, yeah, because he did that, duh. Like I had said, he had that type of ability too, so it's actually the spear. Unique skill, Messmerized Assault. A fierce succession of attacks using a flame-coated spear tip. Repeated inputs allow up to 2 follow-up attacks. The final move thrusts the spear into the ground, causing countless spears to form in the surrounding area. Ha. So we know what that is. Aya Zelotigrid is a spear woman, so you know. It makes sense. Although, wait a minute, like, can I even wield that thing? Like, it's probably a strength weapon. It's huge. Let's do order of acquisition. That's the issue. Is they made all the spears mostly like strength weapons in this game. There are some like dex spears, kind of. Oh, okay, fantastic. It's actually Dex Faith. This one's for me. It's surprising because it's enormous. I would think if it's that big, it was definitely going to be a strength weapon. Oh, okay. So now, how many do I need? Good few, a good many. Honestly, can I do a partial grind? Like a somewhat risky... Oops. Wrong realm. How do you get back to the realm of shadow? There we go. Like, because you can net up a bunch of like souls by running this area real quick, so even if it doesn't get me there, right? It's like at least make it where I have to spend less of my rune thingies. This is the only type of grinding that I do. It's the top off when you're somewhat near, significantly near like a level up. Really risky thing is if I went downstairs. That place is a death trap. That was quick. It doesn't usually come that quick. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I just have to keep in mind that, like, we're on our way to New Game Plus anyway. Like, when I think about that, the enhanced health stuff is not that bad. Now, I never figured out how to, like, open this. There's more to do in this location. A lot more to do. It's like I think there's another lever to pull to lower more pieces of the stuff above, and there's also probably even a separate one, I think, for okay, so yeah, let's just restart. Probably a separate lever for moving the bookcase. Might even be more than one bookcase to move. And there's that weird ladder that I didn't figure out my way to the top of either. Not sure why though. But I don't feel like, I don't know, like I super love this area, even though it's really well designed. I was gonna say that's the one problem is I don't want to be running around in here forever. Oof. Okay, no, not that guy. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Starting to get into the real danger zone. Okay. Yeah, getting kind of where like. There you guys are. That's what I'm looking for. Starting to get where like, I don't know, you super don't want to die in this place. I was about to like do that, but alright. Kind of sus. Oh, I thought that was the first guy I got. I guess there's one more than I thought existed. Okay. Oh, hey. And here's that place where there's the... Okay, so the branch is still active. This is the place where there's the thing. The branch isn't active anymore. I gotta run. I gotta get out of here. It just turned off. Health. Okay, if you're gonna do all this, come all the way over here. You're gonna get the bad. Any one of those hits would have killed me, I think. Definitely at my previous health level, they would have. Okay. I should head back. I have the souls, but the thing is that I never got to, because of that enemy, properly really look around in this area and like to truly be certain that there isn't like a secret lever right around here. Given the fact that there's like a ladder poking out of the center of this thing. But it looks like no, there's nothing. So you basically have to find a way to drop down from above? No. You have to find a way to get to what's at the top of that ladder, go down the ladder, and there's maybe a lever or there's something else interesting inside of there maybe. Either that or the ladder starts down below. Interesting. Okay, so that's what that tells me. Because there is nothing here. はあ。面白いね。ね。Interesting. But I don't know if I'll necessarily do it now. Right? Like, I can just move on and come back, right? That kind of sounds heretical to me because I don't normally do that, but I'm realizing, like, wait, that's an option. Like, I don't have to be so fixated on completing whatever I was already doing. I could leave the area and return if that's what feels like, you know, the direction I feel like going. All right. Can I make myself do this? Oh, man, that's a lot. I'm going to have a massive health bar now. Oof. It's going to be... Again, we're on our way to New Game Plus. We're on our way to New Game Plus. That's the thing. But I don't know. I am going to stop at 28 for now. Like, it's getting too much. Seeing numbers that are verging on 1,000, that's like nasty. I don't like that. Rather just start, keep up in my equipment load after that probably, or getting more magic. I mean, Aya doesn't use that much magic. I'm not like a caster, is the thing, but still, it does come in handy sometimes. Can I make myself do this? 28? That's a lot. That's really a lot. Like 910 health? That's crazy. Kind of just want to put it in the face stat and be done with it. But that's probably the direction I'm going soon, is just putting everything into face. Yeah. You know what? I can't commit to the 28, I think, yet. Even if a New Game Plus I do it. Not yet, not yet. We'll see what happens. I got one more level out of it. There. Ah, darn it. But I still can't engage with some of those enemies, I'm realizing. That is pretty bad. Alright. Now the only business I still have before wanting to move on to this spot is that I want to test out that one weapon that I have. The new weapon I just got. Messmerized weapon. I wonder about Lita. Like, will her dialogue or something, like, change? Do I leave Dane? That guy, like, does he care that I just wiped out Messmer? I don't know. Hold on. You know what? No, I should stick in the region. Let's just go to the church district. Like, I'm in the castle. Let's stay in the castle for now. Because all I want to do right now is test out the new weapon. I already have it. Okay. It's not like really like in terms of theming like that much of a match for aesthetics, but okay. What does the jumping strike do? Okay, good. I still have a good jumping strike, a good R2 jumping strike. Proper spear hit, but yeah. I also got this. That's awesome. Wait, what? Huh. Wait. How do I make it, like, do that consistently? What the heck? Okay, there we go. You just have to press it, like, 3 times, I guess. Amazing. That's so cool. Huh. Well. Yeah, this is... I mean, the fact that it's a Dex Faith weapon, it has a good jumping strike, it's a throw weapon, which I've been wanting. And it has, like, its special is actually cool. I think I have to use this one. Though, maybe I should use it now. Maybe right now. Try to go to this area and learn the ropes of using this weapon right now. So let's just level it up, because the damage is not going to be enough, obviously, at the base level. Which, you know, why is Messmer using it at the base level? You know, but anyway. So, yeah. Alright, so, like, yeah, 261. Like, what is that, you know? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of somber stones in this, in the Realm of Shadow. And on top of that, I can purchase them up to a very high number. I think it's up to the 8, right? Let me see something. It's like, yeah, I think it's all the way up until almost the last one that I can just purchase them. Yeah. Somberstone, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, it's not really much harm to use these stones, even if I were to find out for some reason that I hate this weapon and I can't use it at all. But that seems extremely unlikely. I've just tested it. It looks very good to me. I just have to get past my penchant for... Oh, now it's asking for a 9. So that one, I'll hold off on the 9, I think, because I think I'm okay with the current damage, most likely. Yeah, it's probably fine. Okay. I mean, heck, like, maybe I'll just replenish the somber stones that I just used. Some of them. By buying a bunch more right now. There. All right. Now let's go ahead and go to the church district. Finally, that took quite a while. But I wanted to give everything that I got from defeating Messmer its due. Now, it's obvious that the next place to go that is kind of pointing me now is that I need to go burn the tree. Could be a trap. You know, it could be that I shouldn't do that. you know, at least not next. I feel like I'm going to have to do it almost for certain. But, like, it might be that I shouldn't do it next. But, alas. Alright, so what is... Oh man, I thought maybe... Well, no, I'm not coming in backwards, so no, there's no way that's going to move on it already. I'm coming in the way that they intended. Okay. Like, as for most players, because it's actually the only way in. Alright, I don't need to be all royal in here. This isn't... It's wet in this place. Let's go back to my other outfit. Even if I don't... Actually, I mean... Obviously it doesn't really make sense to wear this, but it seems nice. Put on my traveler's costume, but I think I'll just go with the new... Yeah. And she doesn't even need... Like, she'll get the shorts, I think, this time. One of the shorts. There's another one, isn't there? Not this. Nah. Yeah, because, like, why would she have the skirt right now? So I am definitely mid-load, right? Yeah. Just that roll feels pretty fluid, but yeah, it's just, it's really short distance. Alright. No horse. So let's observe closely here. It's a big circle. Almost looks like something bad will come out of the center of it. But since there's, like, some debris there, I guess it won't. Let's go. Oh. What's going on? What is that? Is that just like a big... It's an animal. This is something I just have to like run from and stuff, like when it tries to attack while I'm... close to the water. See, it's that kind of stuff. It's like that kind of stuff should be able to one-shot you. When my health gets too high for that to happen, I don't like it. Because it's scary, right? It should be. Also, just what it looks like is happening to you when they get you. Those are my two criteria. Could be the creature's not even bad for us. Like, I think it is, but it's always a possibility that, like, it's good and sacred, or you can trade with it or something. So it looks like this is a new Lundo situation, and we might be about to learn more about this creature when the water is lowered. What the? That looks quite a lot like the clock tower. And that clock tower was also full of water, so up to that point about, yeah. Wow, the astral clock tower. It's almost as though we're, like, you know, all of Yarnum was under the water. It's almost as like we're getting like right above that now. I mean, it's been said over and over, the age of deep waters. The age of deep waters is coming. That whole deal. But this is just one area of the map, so it's a little different. Lost Bastille. I've always kind of wanted a redo of Lost Bastille. I really like that area. There's something about it. It felt so sort of creepy and ill-omened looking at all of those buildings going down into the water. This doesn't have quite the same vibe, at least yet, but it's nice to nod in that direction. Like, this seems kind of peaceful for some reason. Wait a minute. You guys always had the Mesmer Flame. Oh, man. So those are Mesmer enemies, and they're from, we first meet them in Caelid. Very interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this weapon is, it's not efficient, I think, for just wiping out small enemies. But I think it's useful against strong enemies. Because, like, there's a lot of vulnerability involved in trying to fight strong enemies with the claws. You have to get extra close and strike them multiple times, and they have high poise, and so you don't break their posture at all. And they can just strike right through what you're doing. But you need to be there, and you need to hit more than once. Right. And so this, I think, is good for those circumstances. You get more distance, you get more damage, you get more stagger. Everything that's lacking in, you know, using my typical weapon. And here we have one. A stronger enemy. One of those ones that I can't really deal with. Ah, come on now. By the way, can this thing be buffed? No, it can't. Darn boss weapons. Demon Titanite weapons. Okay, so far so good, and the fact that... Okay, I don't like that, how frequently this is being done. Ah, I missed. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Okay, this one in particular, I don't know. It actually may be better for me to go in close and use that weapon, because it looks like they're not doing very fast attacks, even when they did try to strike me. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to switch. Try it out on this next attempt. Just because the way that enemy is operating is by trying to sort of overload you with projectiles, so that you're like kind of stuck, and like stuck is not really the right word, but you become unable to act. Basically, you're bogged down. That's what I'm trying to say. That's different from stuck. It's like the peacock strategy from Skullgirls. I love fighting that way as Peacock. It's amazing. Oh no. Help, help, help. Okay, this is going very badly. I mean, it's mostly because I wanted to get my runes, and I still haven't been able to do so. Help. Oh, darn, that would have been a good opportunity if I weren't trying to get the runes just now. I'd have to say just forget about the runes. I didn't even get to try to fight it, really. Okay. I was always at, like, no health, like, not needing to refill my health and all that. Oh, yeah, speaking of that, I'm gonna put something in this spot. I don't need the incantation potency, that's too much. Like, there are other things that you can put in that slot, you know? Well, I don't really know what. And now, like, my dex has been invested in to be so high that, like, it doesn't do anything to use one that gives me more. You know, a nice thing is I can start using increases damage taken stuff, like with a little bit more health now. I did do it once already. I think, who did I fight where that was actually important? I got more damage out by increasing the damage I take. Because I was getting like one-shotted anyway, so it didn't matter. That's the other end of the spectrum. Honestly, I mean, that's nice, but I'm not about to use it. Although in a way it would have been good if I tested that on this enemy, but not yet. Like how, like, is there stagger associated with the thrown spear? I never know what to put, so I just ended up putting that. It's like, I know I should be able to have like sort of smarter arrays of my talismans. I don't know why I can't think of them. Like, I used to when I played through the base game. That's nice though, I've never used this one before. And since I buff more often, that's quite nice. I didn't die. Health, 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 health. Ah. Darn it. Just cast that at such a high rate. Ah. I mean, I knew that that was gonna land and probably kill me, but alas, I kept trying it. I mean, okay, it's obvious that this doesn't look like a very viable weapon to use against it. It's not working as well as if I just were using the spear, so let's just go with the spear. For some reason, I'm not really liking, like, wearing this. Like, not working. Even though it makes sense right now to have it on. Oh, so that's what I was wearing for. Okay. Like, this even works better for me. But it's like, you know, maybe it makes no sense, but I'll go with this. Put the skirt back on, you know. Yeah. I mean, buffing the endurance now, I can get more, like, that's good, like, now that I'm in a situation where I have the spear, because I don't think it's almost ever going to be the case that I want to only have the spear out. Okay, man, darn it. Ah, I'm gonna miss that one. It's like one of them's always gonna hit me, you know? If you keep doing it. Okay, that does nothing. Okay. This is a high damage weapon, so why does the throw do so little damage still? Oh, okay, there we go. That's what you want. That damage number. They just don't want the really quick one to do that. Yeah, okay, so definitely and clearly better for that type of encounter than... Uh-oh. There it is. Oh, is it just a tree spirit? Do you have to fight it while it's coming in and out of the water? They just wanted to like create that as that like, you know, special encounter circumstance gimmick. Interesting. Alright, let's enter onto it. So I guess they might have expected people to actually just go on the balustrade and see that up close, but why would I keep going in that direction when I saw like everything quaking? So again, I'm kind of asking for it to be coming over here. Right after we saw that thing, and then go to a new spot that puts you near to it. So one thing that makes it seem like this is not connected to Bloodborne is that Bloodborne seems like it should clearly be in the future of this world. It seems like a prequel to Bloodborne, but how is that if we're seeing this type of architecture sunken in the water already in the lands between, the shadow of the lands between, that is? What location has something like this? I'm not thinking of the Cathedral of the Deep, and obviously not the Anor Londo places. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, it's like more specifically like this. It might even be an Elden Ring, actually. I'm wary of walking around a place like this, but I really don't see any enemies, hear any enemies. Cavalierly tramping around in here. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't even change my Flask of Crimson Tears to have that effect of keeping my runes, did I? I don't know if there's any way to check when you're not at a site of grace. Right, so there's no, like, door right here, right? To just go down in a normal way, no? Okay, but we'll go this way. Okay, just to be safe. Okay, there's a door here. I think this is the side it opens from, probably, right? No, it's not. Well, okay. Ooh, no. Not yet, not yet. Well, I guess yet. Huh, what unsung hero. Okay, I don't super like this location, but I don't hate it. Because the nice thing about this location is that they'll have limited maneuverability to avoid my dagger attempt. Oh, come on. Okay. These ones don't seem as bad as like the ones in the other part of the keep. They have masks on, they look a little bit different. They just like throw fire around. They don't seem to do as much damage. Even if I do have on the fire like protection now. Well, that's part of it. Because the other ones were hitting me with physical strikes and killing me instantly. It wasn't the fire in the first place. It never was. Oh, yes it was. That very last one just one-shotted me with fire. The one that I actually defeated by sort of ill means. That looks crumbly, but I guess not. Anybody else coming? Huh. It's nothing. Just that supposedly there's certain like walls and stuff that have like HP, and since that one, it's like there was so nothing there really, but I was like, this might be like a test to see if you are like committed to trying to break this. Okay, so this will lower the water, most likely. We're back in New Londo. This is New Londo. But before that's done, let me at least take a look in the other room. This is the room. I'll probably just hop down in there immediately. It looks like there's nothing here. Okay. I'm not going to take a risk of walking around and smacking that wall because I might just fall in the water and die. But then we're going to have that tree spirit to deal with. At least I think that's what it was. Even if it was, I think it'll be different than previous ones. In some important way. Oh! Okay. Why was this place flooded in the first place? It was done intentionally, it's obvious. Uh-huh. So there's a way down right there. They want us to be able to get to safety without trouble. But what about this? Oh, I just did it. Okay, good. So I'm still in the same spot. Somebody gonna like start talking to me while I'm on the way to this? Okay. I actually do need to recharge myself. Alright, I'll be back. I am back. The word sunken rings positively for me. Sorry. Because it reminds me of the Sunken King and all of that. Sholvo is one of my favorite areas ever. It's kind of, even though I might switch back to the claws at any moment, it's kind of a nice change of pace. To not be doing things the same way I always do them. Okay, so I'm coming out this way. Where's the tree spirit? I think it was a tree spirit. Didn't get a good look at it. There is more water, but I doubt it's in there. If it is, it may come out. Okay, and this is where I already went. Yes. Okay. I mean, what if I just don't? What if it's just nothing? I was hoping I wouldn't encounter any of these. What happened? What in the world just... How come I couldn't move? What just happened? I'm really confused. I have no clue what just happened there. Like, I was just standing still for some reason. Okay, let's see how well I can fight these, even if not well. And this one is probably stronger than the usual too. Because they're usually not really any trouble when I have the claws. So trope. Good, because I was screwed if I didn't do that. Those are those shots they always like show in trailers of games. Okay. So they really wanted me to come here. It's a tree spirit. Yes. Alright, it's going to be hard to fight the tree spirit using this weapon. Especially because it's going to be a special one for sure. I'm not really sure why that killed me. But alas. Huh. Guess it does. Like, ooh. What is? That sounded like I said the name of my character. The, what's it called, like, flask wouldn't trigger at all, like, weird. But let me see about the Crimson Tears, because I don't know if I actually changed it. I didn't. Okay, so, yeah, I want to get rid of get the Rune Lost thing on here. And that, and... Okay. So now I have to go back and get my runes, darn it. But, alas. Where are they? Oh, they're right here. Okay, good. Now let's hope nothing kind of strange and wonky happens this time. Ah! I missed the timing. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff you should have survived. So, good that my health isn't putting me in that position where I can have a grab like that happen and get up, because it's very silly. Okay. Oh good, I can still reach it. Roll! Oh, I didn't think of that attack. I knew it was coming soon. Oh, it doesn't do anything. I might as well keep working on using bleed. Uh-oh, I can't get out of that. Huh. That's okay. Maybe it's just that it just really has an absurdly high health bar, because that's crazy. In that case... I mean, and I had something that was actually lowering the damage, so that means I should have been dying more. But in that case, well, let's not do it yet. But I might want to strengthen my lightning actually then, if it's going to be all that. But yeah, no. Let's go back to light rolling and all that. I can't tell what it's doing. It's hidden by the tree. Nope. Yeah, this is definitely more efficient. Okay. Wow, what? There was like a little bit of a beam of it over there. That's not good. Oh my gosh. Is that a new attack? I don't remember there being a tail whip. That might actually hit me. Okay, no. I didn't know what that was. No. Darn it. Missing completely. Still missing. I haven't even gotten bleed once. Ah! Nah. There we go. Oh. That was pretty cool. I only went that early because it seemed like the other time when I tried to wait it out, that was wrong. Oh man, I didn't have time to do all my stuff. Okay, it doesn't see me yet. Good. Okay, good. Racket. Oh man, I'm missing. And also no stamina, so that's not good. Run. Yeah, there's like jets that are like in the distance, far off. Wait, what's he doing? Okay. No. Good. Oh no, I don't think I have space. Oh, I did. It looked like I was against the wall, but not really. Oh, darn it. That's the easiest point, the big racket. Got it. Mantle of Thorns, oof. Okay. Darn. Okay. But now that one came out of the ground. So is there another one? I wonder. Who's that? It's an enemy. Right, but how could it be standing down here? This place was just flooded a moment ago. Okay. Alright, let me take a look. Covers self with scattered trees, impenetrable thorns. Sorcery of those who abandon the practice of incantations after devout fates rewarded them with only despair. Wow. Covers the caster in impenetrable thorns, grown from the scattered tree. Once covered, dodge rolls will damage enemies. Oh, it's that. We haven't seen that since Lordran. The image of the misshapen scattered tree is an edict. Spurn all that exists, wound all that exists, for we have been abandoned. That's incredible. Oh, and it is a Fates one. But, like, it only requires 20 faith, so that means... Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that they only had 20 faith, actually. Wow. I'm equipping that. That's a thing for me. That would have helped me against Mesmer, maybe. Probably. Even if the damage is kind of minuscule, it all adds up. I don't really know what the proper sequence of this should be. Oh, wait a minute, but this is like... No, yeah, no, it's an incantation, right? It's not a sorcery, right? I can do it? Like... No, I can't. Not at all. I have to have out like a little, like... a staff thingy, and I don't use those, but for this is super friendly to my build. And playstyle. Like in boss fights, I light roll and I hang close. Damaging them with my rolls is absolutely ideal. I'm always like touching the enemies if it's up to me, so it's perfect. I can't even wield any of these darn catalysts. Is there like a catalyst that's made for like low phase people? Is that what this is? Because I literally can't use any of these staffs. Staff of Loss. It has some dex scaling. Most of them don't. Oh, wait, there's a face one? It's not a face one. Oh, it's the same thing. I just have a bunch of these. Oh. And it's a bleed. It's literally Faith Bleed. Oh, wait. No, yeah, it's build up, yeah. Oh, it's exactly right. Huh. Thorn Sorcery and Blood build-up, Bleed build-up. That's exactly what I'm looking for. A vertical staff fashioned from the smoldering, withered sapling that turns the blood of sacrifices pierced by it into glintstone. Wow, similar to hex magic. Interesting that they would say hex, so it's kind of dark then, you know. Sorceries are scaled with faith rather than intelligence when wielding this staff, which enhances thorn sorceries in particular. It's just made for me. Why does this even exist? So now I have like a bleed catalyst. That's amazing. And you know, I guess pretty heretical, so heretic staff, that works. The only thing though is that they said this thing boosts bloodlust buildup, but like, does it mean I have to be like, have it in my hand? Probably not. Okay. So that's some nonsense that I'm only going to pull out in special situations. But they come up. Where are the spears? Before a crab bites me. I want my spear back out, even if it does cost me my speed. Did it? It has to, right? Yeah, I'm mid-load. It doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah. That's definitely the mid-roll. Oh! There we go. Alright. There we are. It's not a very useful elevator in the general scheme of this area, but it is for entering and exiting. Okay, so another one of you. Darn, too bad this one doesn't have like a charge up attack though. Well, it does actually, it's just it's a distance one. Which way is it facing? There's another one. Okay, maybe I just shouldn't engage over there. What's the point? I don't see any items that I want to use. grab. Whatever. Couldn't get it off in time. Did the other one aggro? No. Or yes it did. No it didn't. Yes it did. No it didn't. Okay. Good. So there's that person. I've thought about doing an even more face bleedy character in a way. As in, like, someone who's arcane. These weapons would fit that person, too. But this is already a phase bleed build, so... Just by being Dex and using a bleed weapon as my fully upgraded one. Oh, what? I did it much quicker this time. And still got me. I'll just switch weapons at that point. And that'll be that. Get in the first strike from a distance and then do a switch. Okay, no, that's not correct. That's not it. That's that being, who does kind of look like the ones that were keeping the flood in New Lundo, just in terms of wearing a big red cloak. Pretty specific. But is also, like, similar to Messmer's soldiers and such in general. Particularly the high-ranked ones. Okay. What? Where is it? I guess that's where they wanted us to go next, because, you know, it's right here in this arena where the tree is. But I found the crabs first, so... Makes me wonder what the deal is with the crabs. Often there's no deal at all. You go somewhere and you ask for trouble for no good reason. You get it. Spend a lot of time fighting through it, and at the end you get nothing, because why did you ask for that trouble? But I wonder about this one. And that's something that Dark Souls 1's design never did. Dark Souls 1 was like, everything was rewarding. I feel like DS2 and Bloodborne, both of them, they started this trend where there's stuff that's just there. And you can engage with it if you want to, but you're not really going to get anything out of it but heartache and pain. Alright, let's see. Useless common item at the end of it or something, you know, or no item at all. Okay. Oh wow, that was really quick, crazy fast. Repeat the same. Oh, it's already ready, so maybe I can't repeat that same deed. Ah, I actually could have. I'll just do this. Alright, y'all. Man, my lightning is strong, isn't it? Okay. Which is a relief. Get sick of like leveling magic-ish related stats and getting no damage out of it. Like, is my lightning stronger than one of my strikes? That's really something. It would be obviously viable to use it more against bosses. Maybe I should use it a little bit more in their, like, windows, but I don't want to try to, you know, change into a cheap ranged attacker who just snipes, you know. But if it's like, if I'm fighting against an enemy that can respond well after it, like Mesmer probably could have, because he's very mobile, and I think that in general the ones here are going to be that way. Alright, here we go. I knew there'd be another one, but actually I thought it would not be under the ground. So there might be three, because there needs to be one that was already out, I think. What is it doing? Alright. I feel like that attack is different from the way the other ones do it. Like it's new. I don't recognize that. Oh, I can't get away from this! There's no space. Ayo. Darn it. Okay. Alright. Now, unfortunately, just because of circumstances, I'm going to need to stop soon. That's unfortunate, because it was a pretty good time in here. And I haven't hit any major roadblocks yet since Messmer either. Feel pretty strong with my new weapon and a little bit boosted health and whatever else the other thing was that I added to my faith, I think, yeah. And now I have like that amazing like faith catalyst, like, yo. I can roll and hurt people, like what's happening? Okay, I think I'm almost there, so yeah. Let's go ahead with this. And this. And this. And that's enough. Alright, and my sword. Oh, what? 30 damage for the roll? That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, it's a roll. You know what I'm saying? 30 damage for that? Because you can't put it past From Software for it to be something silly, like 3 damage. Like, what is that? How is that, you know, 10, 15 even? What is that really doing for me? But 30? That's hitting almost 102. That's not bad. Oops. Okay. Oh, that hurts me. Oh, why would that hurt me? Oh, what? I did consider throwing in another roll, but I was out of the line of fire, so didn't seem necessary. All right. I expected that the tree spirits would be in the Shadow Realm Shadow, the DLC, but I thought that they would probably have like a small number of encounters of them now relative to like in the base game where they're everywhere, and make them like really distinctive from the previous like ones. Like they have like some special aspect that really mixes and changes it up. But as it turns out, this is almost exactly the same as all the other ones. I think one move might be altered, and I'm not even sure about that. Yeah. And I'm already facing 2 in one area. So that prediction seems wrong. I don't know if I think that's old. I'm not sure. I hate the position that move always puts you in. Like you can't do anything with it. Damage-wise. Not giving me any attack opportunities. Oh no. Any attack. I'm running out of lightning. Bleed is the most important aspect, but still. I think that's new. Come on. Do something. Well, how much for that? Yeah, that's new. Oh man, my roll thing wore off. I didn't even notice. Gotcha. All right. Well, now, find a nice place to rest. Okay, that's not quite right. What if I face this way? Okay, now. I keep forgetting which way I started out facing. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna face inward. My back will face where my face is. I think that's the rule. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that for now. This developed differently and better than I had imagined.